Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and happy War of the Spark release day. As I say this a little bit from the past, as I'm recording this a couple of days prior, and as you can tell, I am still in the early access streamer event client, and I'm going to showcase gameplay from said streamer event. So therefore, it will be best of one, but tomorrow onwards, I will be recording and uploading from the general client, and I will be showcasing mostly best of 3 games, which I'm very excited for. But I'm also very hyped to share today's deck, as it is a pack of very classy zombies in the form of zombie aristocrats, aka Zombiecrats, and Rakdos to be precise. So you've seen some Mardu aristocrats running around maybe. I like this Rakdos variant that capitalizes obviously on the likes of the Dreadhorde Butcher, which is the best out of the new toys that this sort of archetype got. And we also have the likes of Grim Initiate, which is a very solid 1-drop, especially for this sort of strategy, that I think it's better than the Footlight Fiend actually. And the Lassotep Reaver, which is a unit with the Amass keyword, can give us 2 bodies for 1 as a 2-mana play that can enable our Priest of the Forgotten Gods much easier. So this is a very creature heavy deck list that aims to apply a lot of pressure early on and basically outpace control decks with a very low curve that can deal a lot of damage very quickly. But we also have tools to disrupt and overpower mid-range matchups in which both of us are developing a board, right? If Priest of the Forgotten Gods is not answered, I shouldn't say these. Priest of Forgotten Gods, I'm going to call it Priest. If Priest does not get answered, then all of a sudden we have a bunch of synergies going on here. Because we got a bunch of little dudes that, you know, realistically want to die. Like, Footlight Fiend wants to die. Grim Initiate does not really mind dying because he just makes another zombie. Dreadhorde Butcher, fine if he dies, you know. The later the better, but generally speaking, he represents a lot of damage. And even on our like top end, in regards to the mana curve, Rekindling Phoenix doesn't mind dying because she'll just come back, right? That's why Rekindling Phoenix is the best 4-drop in the game as of now. We have a 1-off of Midnight Reaper, 4 copies of Judith, the Scourge Diva, which can capitalize on all this sacrifice proccing that we're going for, as we can use Judith's pings to line up the opponent's board so that Priest can be very devastating and hit that one big beefy unit they're trying to protect, as we cannot target it, but if we clear everything else, we can, you know, lead the way for that thing to go down, and that is the deck list right there. We also have Liliana, Dreadhorde General, as a 2-of, as she is just absolutely amazing in this sort of deck, because whenever a creature of ours dies, we draw a card, and we can also go for the -4 and sacrifice 2 creatures to make our opponent sacrifice 2, and obviously sacrificing our little dudes to refill our hand and also get some huge board momentum is a very powerful swing, making Liliana a very strong late game win condition that's pretty relevant to this deck, but not a necessity to win, because the deck has a lot of aggressive potential and can end the game way earlier before that, you know, becomes relevant, right? We have a couple of Ravenous Chupacabras to deal with you know, certain creatures, specifically when we need a specific immediate threat to be answered, and also giving us an extra body to potentially sacrifice, which is why we are so heavily creature-based, because we want to make sure that every spell that we cast generates something on the board so that Priest can capitalize on it. And when it comes to the sideboard, we have 4 Dresses, 2 Lava Coils, 3 Angrath's Rampage, 3 Midnight Reaper, 2 Plague Mares, and 1 Angrath the Flame Chain. So what do I think about Aristocrats following War of the Spark? I think it's much stronger. I think Dreadhorde Butcher is the main reason this deck is going to be up to the next level. Like, I think this 2-drop is just overall extremely solid, as if it goes unanswered, it snowballs like crazy, and it represents a lot of serious damage, either to the face or in, you know, against creature-based decks. It enables you to eliminate their key threats really easily. And of course, Liliana as an endgame sort of play also gives us a lot of power. So Liliana is just a very cool and very powerful planeswalker that fits in many different decks. And I think she may even shine more in non-creature centric decks too. She's just that good. She's just really solid, and I will definitely be experimenting with her in different builds. And that is the deck list right there. I got quite a few games recorded for you guys, and some pretty dang gameplay on top of that. We had a pretty solid streak, and I'm excited to showcase it off. So yeah, without further ado, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed some good old Zombiecrats. Leave a like for zombies, because we're getting a lot of that with this new set. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with more. Alright, we go. No Cry of the Carnarium, please. Por favor. No black mana. and we're fine. That's the first thing I say, like, going into this recording session. Just no Cry. Actually, I like this hand. I like this hand quite a bit. We have Dreadhorde Butcher. We're going first two, which means that if our opponent doesn't have a turn one play, this Butcher right here can put in massive work. Oh, no. No. They had to have a turn one land of our elf. Well, I'm gonna force a trade there then. I mean, best case scenario, we trade with their ramp. Because you can't, like, you don't want to let this Butcher just get out of hand here. So I'd rather just lead off with it, attack. Doesn't do anything. So we just proceed to get it going. He definitely wants to preserve the land of our elf, it seems. Okay, to get the Wallgrowth Walker. Alright, so I'm going to play the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And that Wallgrowth Walker does stop us in our tracks. Alright. We can Ravenous Chupacabra here. Which I think we should. Though we could also just I think for now I'd rather just play the Rekindling Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rekindling Phoenix. I'm gonna set up the Phoenix first because I want to enable the Priest of the Forgotten Gods here. We're facing Timur, but I want to really abuse the Priest here. Because if he has something like a Lava Coil, for example, I can sacrifice it with Priest. I can also sacrifice the Dreadhorde Butcher and deal 2 damage to something. So I got really good tools here. Oh, that is a problem. Oh boy. Okay. So I can always set up this and Chupacabra here. The question is, I guess I may just want to go Dreadhorde Butcher here. I'm gonna attack with this. Then I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna target you. I'm gonna sacrifice you and you. I can at least postpone that a little bit. He's gonna draw it again, but at least I can do that. And call that a turn. And I can go with this. I can play another bird and a Gutter Bones. This way I'm putting the clock on him, and even though, you know, we dealt with this with like tempo. Right now he has 4 mana. I have the Priest here, which I can enable react to anything. Okay, Rhythm of the Wild is definitely concerning. But I can just do this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pick your poison! Pick your poison, buddy. Did I? Alrighty. We have a turn 1 play with the Grim Initiate, but our hand is a little bit risky. I think I'm going to go for a mulligan here, because I have no source of black mana, and that is certainly always risky. And I think that was worth the mulligan, as we have a 1-drop. I'll keep that there too. And turn 2 will have 2 1-drops. And a lot of times 2 1-drops is better than a 2-drop, actually. Alright, Thought Erasure. If I was him, I would take out Judith or Phoenix. We'll probably see Judith go down. Well, it depends on what he has. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not guaranteed to land anyways. But I am guaranteed Subtempo. And I'm going to pray that this man does not have Cry of the Carnarium. He could be the first one to make us cry today. Okay, no Cry of the Carnarium is possible as of now. Disinformation campaign. I mean, I don't really care. That was glitching a little bit. Right, so we're trying to smork him at this point. Okay. So close yet so far. Well, at least let's try to hit him. Alright. The hitting part of that worked out. He could have a counter spell and we would be... Okay. You know, these discard shenanigans aren't really the most relevant against me. As long as I have a board state that I can keep on pushing. He's quite low, right? We don't have any direct damage counter spells. But if he goes for the disinformation campaign here. If he doesn't, that leads me to believe... Okay. We do not draw into a land, though. We do draw into this. But I think I'd rather keep this and just play the Gutter Bones. Because we're looking at the same damage output. Both of these plays threaten lethal, but this gives me another discard fodder in case he has more, you know, disinformation campaign shenanigans going on for him. I don't know how he can afford that to do, you know, this turn without dying, but wait. Wow. It's no Cry. Does he have a counter spell? Well, yikes. Is this man trying to mill me? I mean, just in case he brings back this information campaign, I'm dropping that land right there. Alright, Gutter Bones. Returned! Well, we're We're close. Hopefully we don't get milled before. I mean, it would be really weird for us to get milled before we kill him, considering he's down to 1 health. And we got triple gutter bones to pull back from. What you got for me, buddy? GG. All right. Oh, this guy tried to mill people. Oh boy, I wonder. I hope he's playing the new Jace. Like, otherwise, you know. Oh, three blue balls, which I have no use for. Just like real blue balls, because this is like not my account really. It's just.
Progress. I don't know if I'm even a match for you anymore.
You're probably not. I'm a big deal. You never were.
If you need anything else.
No, I don't need you. Go away. Thank you. Alright. Arista rematch. I'm not sure, like, you know, exactly which game I'm gonna showcase, but I did face this guy just now, and no, this was the mill guy. Never mind. Yeah, because I just won an Aristocrats mirror match, but this guy's the mill dude. So, mill dude. Maybe he's playing something different. We're pretty aggressive to be vulnerable to mill, and it seems like that's the case. Oh, monkey boy. I'm gonna play the Reaver. Because that way, even though this can be used to block, I can have 2 different targets to... Oh boy, that's spooky. Turns out Monkey Boy is pretty good. Oh, nice. I'm actually going to use Rix to discard one of the Phoenixes because I need to get some border presence. Okay, so he has a Rhythm of the Wild and Domri. That feels... Jesus, calm down. So I expected something big to come down here. But now he can get something like double Riot, and that is certainly even more spooky than things, you know, were before. We are going to... Do we go face or do we try to kill... We try to kill Domri here. We have to. So we go boom, 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 and boom. He's gonna block the 2/2, but at least we'll be able to get 3 damage on him. So if Domri does want to go for the -3, this sets it up so that Phoenix can eliminate Domri. Though we're gonna see a big boy go down here, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like, we could see a 6 mana. Oh my God. This is even. I don't know why I was thinking of Tally. Why am I thinking of Tally when Boar Boss is a thing? Boar God. We're getting Boar God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. What the fuck are. Oh my lord. Oh my God. Help me. Oh. Oh. Can we kill him? Can we do something? Oh, Judith, are you even gonna help at this point? Should I have just ignored this and gone face? Okay, so he has reach, which means we have 5, 7, 9 damage. So that means we could have had how much? 4 damage prior, which means we would not have had lethal regardless, because this thing has reach, which means this thing can block this. Oh my God. Well, we tried. Why are you not blocking the Phoenix though? Oh, I'm gonna let it. Jesus, from mill to this.
This ain't gonna be one of those quiet riots.
No, it's not, Domri. No, it's not. I'm just gonna let it happen. For the sake of YouTube, I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh my God, just do your worst. You have another toy to show me, or no, the same dude? I mean, why something else? Oh my lord. Okay, I gotta build me one of those. Omega wrecked. Oh my god. I like it. Only 2 lands, but it works. I'm gonna go with the I guess the Footlight Fiend, just in case I'm facing a fellow aggro deck, just so I don't have to take extra damage from the shock land potentially. I mean, I think realistically Grim Initiate though is better as a lead. Alright, we're gonna attack. And we're gonna Priest. Beautiful. Beautiful! We're gonna play Dreadhorde Butcher, Grim Initiate. We're gonna use Priest of the Forgotten Gods to wipe that stupid Imara out of my sight. We're gonna target the opponent, submit 1. We're gonna sacrifice these 2. Get 1 extra damage on him. Amass. And we're gonna smack him. Smack him hard! And this is incredible. Like right now, my momentum is insane. Like I can play Phoenix next turn or Judith. Like I can just do whatever. Like going first, having the Priest here with the Butcher, and a clean board state. Like I don't care if my opponent swarm. I'll deal with everything. Tide Taker, that's adorable. So I think we're gonna go Judith plus Gutterbones. That way we can utilize Priest again. Target that. We're gonna sacrifice you and you. We're gonna damage that. So now he has to sacrifice it. Do we go Gutter Bones? No, we just develop this. Oh my god. Oh, he's a fighter. He's still in it. Oh my, this is the perfect scenario for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so what can't we do is the question. Beautiful. Oh, that's GG. Oh, that was nasty. That was dirty. That felt dirty. Good kind of dirty. Chuck Beardo. What are these names, dude? What are these are these streamers? Is that like a single streamer, like a normal name? Oh my god, this hand. One drop into one drop into Judith. We keep every day, all day. Todos los días. We're gonna drop Gutterbones turn 1 because it represents the most damage output from the get-go because of the 2 attack. And then we will follow it up with double Footlight Fiend. Hello, Mr. Chuck Beardo. And never mind. We're gonna play the Butcher because there's a clean board state, and that is very good for the Butcher. That is the ideal scenario for the Butcher right here. And now we're gonna go with good old. I think I want to go Midnight Reaper. Nah, we're gonna go Judith. We're gonna use Dreadhorde Invasion against Chuck Beardo here. We're gonna make him pay for that. Like every turn that he's, you know, paying life, he's getting closer to death, and he just amassed 2 with the Dreadhorde Twins. We're okay with that though. We are okay with that. I want to drop the Midnight Reaper. Because if we attack with the Butcher and he trades with that, then I will deal damage directly and I will draw cards anyways. So we are going to go smack him in the face with these 2. And Reaper will ensure that we do not run out of steam. I'm going to deal 3 damage to this. Because I don't want to risk it and have him, you know, go up to 6 and then gain lifelink, because that would be the worst case scenario for us. And now, because we draw a better 1-drop to drop besides the Full Life Fiends, we go with that. But we have to respect this. We never want it to get too big. We don't want his army. I like how the army token like changed, by the way. Like that's pretty damn cool. All right, he opts to sacrifice absolutely nothing, and we are very close to killing him. Considering he's gonna take one life at the beginning of his next upkeep, we need 6 damage. And this blocks this blocks this, 5, that's it. That's all she wrote. I mean, that's like, we don't even need that. We don't even need that, but you're dead. Chuck Beardo, I'm sorry, I love your name. I absolutely adore your name, but you are very dead. You're super dead. Fun game, though. Not bad. Some good old Smork. Aristo Smork, I guess. Crow Keys. I want to keep this. So we're gonna drop the Blood Crypt, and then we're gonna follow that up with I think about a Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Yeah, because the earlier we get the priest in, the better. Especially because if he does not answer this, which it seems like he can't as of right now with Simic colors. No blocks. So we're gonna play the Reaver. We're gonna activate the Priest of Forgotten God's ability. Sacrifice these 2. And then we're gonna use that mana to play Judith. So with this, we make use of everything. He's gaining quite a bit of health though, for sure. We're gonna take the hit. Alright. So now we can, by sacrificing 2, we'll be able to ping this down and deal with the Wall Growth Walker. The question is, how do we maximize this? We have 4 mana and 2 mana, which means we can actually play these 2 and also play the Phoenix at the same time, which is what we're gonna do. I could also just play you, but I like the idea of Grim Initiates. So we're gonna do this. Double Grim, double Trouble. gonna sacrifice these two. Ping you down, ping you down. Mass twice. Boom, boom! Now he has to sacrifice the Wall Growth Walker. Beautiful. We get 2 mana. We pay a little bit for Bird, because Bird is good. And we smack him. Oh, that is... Is that or is that not beautiful? Come on now. Come on now. Aristocrating some Stompy. That will never get old. Alright, let's go with double gutter bones here. Let's repeat the process. Oh boy, happy fun times. Target again. Say goodbye to our bones. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm sorry I had to do this to you. God, that was sweet. That's one of the things. Like, Stompy can bring out very big dudes because of their lack of interaction, you just capitalize on them with that. That was pretty sweet. Oh, Priest is so satisfying when she goes unanswered, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, I think that's a good way to end it. You know, I've been recording for quite a bit, and I've had quite a good series of games. Very nasty, very fun deck. Did not run into a single Cryo the Carnarium, so that is just... that is bliss. I think that foretells some very rough luck in the future, because, yeah, I feel like I dodged a few bullets with that today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like for zombies and aristocrats, aka classy zombies. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more.